why we're doing it now instead of on Fridays, because, you know, that day in general, I just didn't want to stream anything or do anything because of the day itself. But so that's why I'm getting this in the morning. It's the only time I have available. So I'll make sure I get you guys your UFC content this week. And we have a massive 12 fight card, 6 prelim fights, 6 main card fights, all those fights with ranked fighters going to be in it. We could see potential guys move up in the ranks to a potential title shot. So with that being said, everybody, let's get into Fight Night 10. We're going to be in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in the Junisei Arena. Let's get going. We got Duffy versus Nogueira. It is up next. So welcome, everyone. Just like I said, we're really glad to be here. I am glad I had a time slot available to do this for about 2 hours, if need be. And we're going to be kicking things off, folks, in the heavyweight division. You know, Todd Duffy and Minotaur Nogueira, both guys who are, well, respectfully 0-1. And what is up, who is that? Oh, TY. What's up, TY? I thought I skipped it, darn it. So as you guys know, it's a little bit of a more rare and intriguing fight night because we typically only have about 3 to 4 main card fights. That's not the case tonight. We've got an even group of prelim and main card fights for the first round. But look at this, good takedown by Todd Duffy. It was a nice single leg. And I don't know how any of... Oh, wait. Minotaur Nogueira originally go for a submission, and Todd Duffy is trapped in this triangle. Oh my, look at this. Oh, he's going for the armbar. I think he adjusted. It looked like Minotaur had adjusted on Todd Duffy. Todd Duffy could be tapping out in the first round. Won't we see a tap out this quickly? And Duffy wisely getting out of there. Wow. He almost put himself into danger.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body.
Oh my goodness, these guys are just clocking each other.
It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free.
This Minotaur Nogueira find a way to take it to the backside here. Now he's in control, so to speak. Go for the arm triangle, and he's got the arm, but he let him get the arm. Really? So this is where it's going to be interesting. So Minotaur is going to go for a lot of submissions here. Todd Duffy was the one who initially initiated going to the ground, and we're seeing it kind of backfire in many ways.
When a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
This is not looking good for Minotaur. I mean, for Todd Duffy. If he loses the grip of this arm, oh, he got lucky. I think Minotaur was losing grip.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately.
You know, honestly, for Minotaur, he seems to be getting these submissions up, but he's not making any good on him.
All of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit.
This is what I'm talking about. This has been a deadly, like, Minotaur Nogueira definitely has been dominating this round, and I've got to give 10-9 because Duffy has had some good moments. I mean, Duffy was one again who initiated the takedown.
He's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here.
So these guys are just brawling on the ground. We have 5 seconds left.
The horn sounds for the end of round 1.
Wow.
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there.
Yeah, after round 1, I have a 10-9 Nogueira.
Not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment.
Look at those nice knees. If he can go to the skull.
That will allow him to chase the finish.
See, that right there was a good block from Todd Duffy. You know, he realized that Nogueira definitely gonna want to go to the ground after exploring. There you go. That was a nice uppercut. It was stiff too.
And then try to land a big one to the head. ahead.
Oh, and he lands yet another uppercut. So those
Oh, if that front kick would have landed from Nogueira.
He's finding consistency because he knows that is a strike.
He tried to. I think he tried to go for a jump. I think what Nogueira tried to do was he was trying to get a good position on the body and then jump, catch the arm, and then bop him. And it's in the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. If you guys see any struggling, let me know, so that way I can try to fix that. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that before. That is very interesting. I've never had that before in a while.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while.
See from my chat screen. See if I can.
He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
That was a nice clinch, though.
Just misses with the straight right.
What's up, Tim Joe? Welcome, welcome. Oh, he got him! He got him! What in the hell? I have never seen this before. This is a submission. How can you not be impressed if he does tap him out? I mean, I'm absolutely stunned. I mean, he's got the. I think if Todd Duffy can hang in there for 4 more seconds, he survives the 3rd round after almost being rocked. But I do believe that was an even round. I will say this though, Todd Duffy definitely outstriked Minotaur Nogueira.
We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign too. Doesn't seem
nice check of the leg kick for Duffy.
Whatsoever.
Big power punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Goes for a takedown, got him. That was an unconventional double leg takedown, though. Minotaur Nogueira has been trying to submit Todd Duffy since the beginning of this fight. What is this? Is he go for like an omoplata or something?
Look at him push the arm down, maybe step into
oh. Yeah, that was not a situation that Todd Duffy wanted to put himself into. But it's just the amazing submission defense from Todd Duffy to get, but what's it's been 4 or 5 submissions so far in this fight is absolutely impressive. We're seeing a lot of IQ from Todd Duffy that we wouldn't have seen in UFC 3 and then that series. It's a big improvement for this fighter.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one, but expect him to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
That he's got to keep stuffing the takedowns of Nogueira. I mean, for him, if he wants to really try to pull out a W, he's got to do that, you know.
Duffy gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue
so this has been one hell of a fight, but this has been primarily a fight that's been phenomenal on the ground. I very rarely say that.
It was good night at that.
And what is up, Herbert Lemonman? Welcome, welcome.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And he connects there, DC.
Great job, landing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully.
Careful for that kick. Duffy caught him. Oh, nice uppercut.
There, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land.
See, he's trying to go for those takedowns, and it hasn't worked at all. They're trying to go for the knockout, but honestly, I don't know who do you give this fight to? A guy who you know, and invoked his will on the ground, or you give it to a guy who invoked his will on the stand-up.
Judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight. All right, the official decision.
So I'm just curious to see who they give the W to.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
Todd Duffy gets the victory. Duffy is officially 1-1. Nogueira gonna go 0-2. But honestly, this was a difficult fight. I mean, this was an insane fight too. I don't really think Minotauro's got anything to be ashamed of. Just kind of one thing we have to go back to the drawing board. I mean, for Todd Duffy, he's 1-1. You know, he's 500. He's feeling good. That's how we kick off things here in the prelims of Fight Night 10. Next up, folks, is going to be in the lightweight division. Mark Jacasey takes on the 0-2 Paul Felder. 1-2 Mark Jacasey, 0-2 Paul Felder.
It is a lightweight bout between Mark
For a while, Jacasey was actually ranked in our UFC 3 series, so he's trying to get back into the potential column for that.
All right, so here we go. Round 1.
See, this should be very, very interesting. When you get popped like that, Paul needs to do a better job of protecting his face against Jacasey. If that spinning back fist really landed complete without the kick, that could have bopped. That could actually like done a lot more damage, and I think that Paul Felder kind of got away there. You know, if I'm being honest.
Nice kick with the right hand.
And that one was heavy. Oh, damaging knee to the head.
Throw some damaging shots.
Got the single collar tie. Ooh, blocks the shot. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of those awesome. Oh, that definitely hit the body. That one hurt. That one would have stung me.
Huge kick to the head.
What's up to the 4th person? What's up to Dump Flunk?
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
A nice shot.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh, he bopped him. That uppercut followed by the jab. Paul Felder didn't even block it. He didn't even see either of those shots coming. That was a nice 2-piece. Oh well, look, Jacasey's now hurting, and Jacasey kind of moved himself right into that shot. Oh, but nice defensive uppercut. It gave him it created a little bit of space for Jacasey.
What a punch.
Here's the problem with Jacasey. When he's hitting and he's getting punched, he's kind of ducking with his hand and putting it right next to his head. So that's may not be something he really wants to do. And Jacasey, that was a 3-4 shot combo. That was just 1-2, 1-2. Well, but so what happened to the arms there? Oh my God.
Exchange there inside. Oh! Felder stuffs it out. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming.
A lot of people don't realize that Mark Jacasey's like one and only win. I think actually comes against Conor McGregor. Let that sit there. That is legitimately one of Conor McGregor's losses. It goes to Mark Jacasey. Oh, that was a beautiful head kick. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have to give the round 10-9 to Felder. I mean, he knocked him down, and in a fight where it's all been stand-up, you know, the judges are definitely going to see that. That Paul Felder checked the leg kick. Nice head kick. I think Jacasey needs to capitalize. Try to sneak in some uppercuts.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Felder. stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate.
So they go for the upcuts in the clinch, but they should try to go for the knees.
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really
I think Jacasey's cut open on the bottom of his left eye.
Oh, strong punch there by the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Straight right hand on the counter is
And side things, I'm not quite sure. So this, oh, if that knee would have hit, could have been a money shot for him.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Jacasey is trying to fight Felder, but by having some distance. Paul Felder is pretty smart. He's going to make sure that you come close to him.
And as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
That way, the moment you do, you're forced to go. You're forced to defend. Oh my God! And again, he knocks him down. That was a nice head kick, but he's got to do more than that. He's got to try to knock him down. He's been knocked down twice by Felder. Jacasey needs a knockdown in this round. Stumbling is great. It's awesome, but he needs to do more.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
See, those upcuts, that's something he's got to try to find more of. He's got to try to create that space. What is up, Wally? Welcome, welcome, man. Good morning. But that is exactly what Jacasey has to do. He has to find space. Yeah, I moved UFC from Friday because of the date of Friday to Tuesday. Yeah, so that's why we're doing it in the morning. That's this like the only time I'm available. Let's see, bopped him again. That's another upcut. He staggers Paul Felder. It's great that he's done that, but there's a difference. Paul Felder has knocked him down twice. Jacasey needs to try to find a knockdown, and soon, because the referees are going to see this and be like, oh yeah, he had good shots, but none of them had enough power to really do that much damage to him. He took it quite well, so to speak. Let's see, Jacasey's getting rocked in the corner. He needs to get out of the corner now. You know, that was a good little kick. They're going to say that was to the body. If you look directly, that kicked the arm. So that was smart by Jacasey.
Round 3 coming up next. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking.
And this has been one heck of a stand-up fight, you know.
They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, "Let's go." What a round!
You know, honestly, what a fight.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing.
Oh my goodness, Jacasey's getting rocked again. I said, you know, Jacasey has done a great job staggering Paul Felder. What he has not done is be effective.
So now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get
Good fight team sport. Yeah, you know, I'm really enjoying the fights. I think they've been quite amazing to a point, especially last week's fights. Were phenomenal.
On the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
I think he's trying to go for an armbar. Well, he's got the armbar. So here's the thing: can Paul Felder, you know, get the arm and single it out, and then cross over? If he can take out the grip, because you know Jacasey's probably going to be. Jacasey has some great submission defense. So if he gets a hold of his arm that's about to be submitted, it's going to be hard to take the grip away from him. So here's the that's what Paul Felder has. Oh yeah, I think it's over. You know, when Paul Felder's a great jiu-jitsu specialist, smart Jacasey is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be forced to tap. He didn't even tap. He broke the arm. Like he legitimately broke the arm. Paul Felder gets his first victory. It's about time. Felder now is 1-2. Jacasey 1-3. But Paul Felder obviously feeling good about a dominant performance here.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by.
In many ways, this was kind of all Felder tonight. Well, you're right, go Felder for sure.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder.
All right, so what a performance by this young
Hey,
man
congrats to
here
Paul
tonight as he gets
Felder on winning the fight. I mean, that was a tough fight. You know, GG is right, man. I mean, a tough fight like that. Good on him. It was a great stand-up fight, you know. Next up, folks, we're going into the men's flyweight division. This should be a good one. The 0-2 Henry Cejudo takes on the 2-3 Tim Elliott. You know, a lot of people said that if Tim Elliott wins this could be like a new Tim Elliott, a 2.0, if you will. And I've got to agree. I feel if Tim Elliott does beat Henry Cejudo is no tough challenge. Henry Cejudo's had amazing fights. Yeah, he may be 0-2, but don't let that discredit you. How's college, Bill? Yeah, college is gonna be interesting. I got class today, so that's why I'm trying to get it done in the morning too. Because like, with the way it is, I don't have class tomorrow, but I still have an NBA 2K21 video that's got to come out tomorrow. Like with the way my schedule is this week, it's like high impact. It's like I'm constantly doing something. There's like no time to really breathe. Like right now, it's like with my job, with YouTube, and then school. So it's like super focused on like doing those three things, and I want to make sure I get you guys quality content at that same time.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jumper.
So at this point, I'm going like 100 miles per hour. Ooh, that's it. You know, Henry Cejudo needs this win. He's 0-2. He can't really afford to go 0-3 in a division that is struggling to get wins. You know, this is one of the more weaker divisions. Tim Elliott, though, is trying to come up on the come up. He's trying to come back. He wins his fight here. He goes 3-3. We can see him potentially crack the rankings, or at least compete for a ranking opportunity. So this is one of the biggest fights in Tim Elliott's career. It starts with trying to beat Henry Cejudo. Will this be the path going forward for Tim Elliott? That was good. He stopped the Superman punch. He kicked the ankle.
Real sneaky body kick. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, it may have been sneaky, but it still was effective, since they want to call it sneaky.
Good punch lands.
But also, folks, the opening day video for NBA 2K21 World Championship basketball will be out tomorrow.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that,
Yeah, you know what? This has been the quality of fights have been, for at least for me, surprising. Honestly, it's just really shocking to see just how these fighters, all of them, like I can't even think that any of them even regress, if I'm being honest. But this Henry Cejudo's down, but this is where Tim Elliott doesn't want to be. If he's not going for the knockout, he does not want to sit there on full guard. That was smart by Tim Elliott to let Henry Cejudo push him off.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Final seconds of round one.
Tim Elliott knocked him down and knocked him down to oblivion, folks. You ready? Fight? You know, I'm definitely giving that round to Tim Elliott. I wouldn't say 10-8. 10-8. 10-8 Elliott.
Wild swing there.
that one snuck in. Nice strike.
What is up, Johnny Utah?
Single collar tie here.
So these guys are throwing bombs. Much respect to them. Like, these guys are really trying to go for that knockout. We've seen a decision victory. We've seen a submission victory so far.
44 total strikes have landed for Henry.
That 34 for Cejudo, wow, and 27 for Elliott.
100% accuracy tonight against Tim Elliott.
Nice straight punch.
That was a straight punch to the gut.
Goes in the left and then follows it up with a right.
And you know, it's funny, because like when you go for that spinning back fist, you leave yourself so vulnerable, and a lot of people don't really realize just how much danger and in trouble you, and like, you know, how badly you put yourself into a bad position potentially.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Thank you, Wally, for that. Loving it, loving it.
Oh, just out of range.
That was a great fake by Henderson. He faked the kick originally, which caused Tim Elliott to go for that overhand right, and that's how he was able to bop him right there.
Not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh,
Didn't like that left hand.
he's got him hurt here.
Henry Cejudo came out in this round and is performing wonderfully. My gosh, wow. Thank you, Waller.
Elliott's lower jaw now starting to show signs. Looks like it did stun him a little bit.
Wow.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Big kick land.
Yeah, it's like these guys are trading. Oh, he's down, he's down.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
All right, now, as I said, I'm surprised. I really thought Tim Elliott was gonna come out just like it did in the first round, but Henry Cejudo turned it around completely.
Cejudo gets caught with that punch.
Like, this is impressive. Oh! Oh! Wow!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a
Good night, my gosh! Wow!
He drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
I can't tell if the knee hit him in the face or was it the actual foot. One more time on replay. Oh my gosh! Just good night, man. Oh, the way he just like smashed off the floor. My goodness. Henry Cejudo 1 and 2. Tim Elliott 2 and 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
Well, there will be no
Congrats to Henry Cejudo on winning the fight. As we're going to the next fight of the night, folks. That was nasty. Yeah, Matt Hardy, I think, suffered like a concussion or something. I mean, that's also what happens when, you know, your head smacks off the concrete, too, from a high distance.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight showdown between Ashley Evans-Smith and Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, that fight was nuts. That fight was insane. Alright, next up, folks, we're in the women's flyweight division. We have Ashley Evans-Smith, who's 1-2, taking on Lauren Murphy, who's also 1-2. One of these fighters are going to be put on the right track again. And in the 500 column, who's it going to be?
So talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly.
So we'll say with a lot of the fights we've had, it's been absolutely nuts. So I'm looking forward to seeing just how crazy this gets.
All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, champ.
There are so many options.
It's two amazing. I think these two fighters are very even.
What a few.
And potentially a critical takedown here.
Wow, Lauren Murphy just like bullied her right there.
Pass attempt denied.
Did she actually block that? Or did it just like not do anything?
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
See, Murphy's trying to get into, like, you know, side control, half guard. You see her trying to do anything to get closer, not lose top mount.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Does she have the arm? Is the no? She gave it up. She didn't go for the arm. And it's funny because you see Ashley Evans-Smith trying her hardest to get off the floor here.
Because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook and she just goes to work with that left arm.
Here's the smart thing though. Lauren Murphy is going to look really strong here because she's controlling the ground. She's still active on the offensive side and she gets the arm bar. So now it's gonna be interesting because, like, can Ashley Smith find a way to avoid disaster? She doesn't want to be tapped out in the first round. She's got to find a way to try to use her hips to make sure she can turn to the other side. That way, if Murphy does get the arm, at least it won't be as bad, and she'll be able to try to slither out of it. But at this point, it's kind of looking like doomsday. This is not looking good for Ashley Smith. She doesn't even have the arm to hold the arm. Will she be tapping out? Oh my God, she taps out. Lauren Murphy. Talk about dominating the first round finish of the night by submission. Talk about dominating a fight. She just bullied Ashley Smith here in this fight. Like, literally, I'm shocked. I was expecting something more competitive.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round.
So I try to, you know, there you go. Lauren Murphy 2-2, Ashley Smith 1-3.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it.
Well, I mean, that's as dominating as it's gonna come, folks. You know, like that was. For a good fight. Jeez, I couldn't even call that a good fight. That was just domination. But next up, folks, we got the light heavyweights in action. We're gonna see the 3-6 Rampage Jackson taking on the 0-1 Johnny Walker, and then we're gonna go into the welterweights, and that'll be our final prelim fight before going to the main card. So far here in Rio de Janeiro in the Junisei Arena, they've been treated to some amazing action. This fight right here has the potential to be only knockout and stand-up, and that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know.
You get a fighter like Rampage Jackson in there, and you're immediately going to be in trouble. Just because of just how dangerous this guy is.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
Stuffs the takedown, no
So I want to think Rampage is going to win this, but honestly, he's been a little bit on the losing end for a lot of fights lately, so let's see if he can kind of reinvent himself, you know? Nice uppercut. Oh my God, that was a nice four-piece. That's one thing. If Rampage Jackson connects, this fight will be over pretty soon. Especially get some combos going, Johnny Walker won't be able to survive the onslaught of power that are in those hands of Rampage Jackson. You realize a lot of the shots that he's going for aren't even jabs. He's going for upcuts and already knocked out. Has been Johnny Walker. Oh, that was a nice stiff elbow shot.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And he switches to southpaw.
You see Walker trying to go for a takedown. I don't know why you want to deal with a guy like Rampage.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Hey, what is up, Isaiah Plays? Welcome, welcome. Like I said, folks, tomorrow will be the NBA 2K21 WCB opening day video. Definitely want to check that out.
Alright, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Also, if you're wondering, let's see, Rampage Jackson was in the movie A-Team. I didn't even I remember that movie. Fun movie.
Straight right hand, no good. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
That was a good movie though, A-Team.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
If it sounds like I'm still waking up, it's probably because I am. But oh! Again he's down. This fight's still going somehow.
And they separate. Final seconds here.
Like, Johnny Walker, in many ways, has just barely survived. I mean, he's been knocked down twice. I gotta give it 10-7 Rampage Jackson that round. Problem is, Johnny Walker still want to engage with them.
Right hook to the head blocked. All right, he engages in a single.
He got the elbow.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
So he keeps trying to go for these. He keeps trying to go for these takedowns, and it's gonna keep. And he's gonna get rocked eventually. Walker's got to try to figure out something else to do. That 52 strikes landed for Jackson. 20 was it 29, 27 for Walker.
Connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Oh!
I knew it was gonna happen eventually. That uppercut nailed him, and down again. My gosh, Johnny Walker is really trying. But man, Rampage Jack. Oh! Ooh, he almost got that. He almost bopped him with that one. Go Jackson. Rampage is looking to kind of show a statement here tonight. Nothing, you know, nothing too crazy. He kind of fell there. Oh my God. Good night. How are you still competing? Johnny Walker's trying to escape.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Pretty significant welt to the left side.
So you're trying to go for that uppercut.
Oh, nice combination. Yeah.
Oh, big overhand. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Oh my God.
Just like that, the fight is over. That right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back.
Let's take, yeah. Oh.
This was really a striking clinic from the
Oh, he lowered the head and he just pop.
Found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart.
My word, wow.
But neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hurd is going to stop for this.
Wow, that's knockout of the night. I don't think anyone beats that.
Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson.
Congrats to Rampage Jackson winning the fight. He's now 4-6. Meanwhile, Johnny Walker 0-2. Now let's go on to the final fight of the prelims, because when we go to the main card, we have some stacked fights. I mean stacked fights, folks.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards and Stephen Thompson.
So here in the welterweights, we have the 1-2 Leon Edwards taking on the 2-3 Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. One of these guys is going to be going 500. That's good to see. It's always good to hear that.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to
I mean, after the knockout or uppercut heard around the world, I think it's going to be hard for any fight to replicate that type of, you know, just craziness.
They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. That's a big strike right there.
So this is a kind of a big fight for Leon Edwards and Steve Wonderboy. Of course, you know, going 500, but I think they get taken a little. When you do things like that, I don't take it seriously, but it's kind of for them to be taken a little bit more seriously and try to climb. Then it could be like, hey, call out guys in the rankings, you know, like your prelims are great, but you want that main card spot.
Just misses there with the left. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John.
Yeah, Leon Edwards is absolutely bopping Stephen Thompson. Oh, nice head kick.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent.
That Thompson trying to
stay in this fight.
yeah, really is trying to stay in this fight.
Strikes and now landed for Leon Rocky Edwards.
You take more of these
Edwards,
leg
but
kicks.
I'm not sure. You know, like there's Leon Edwards. You know, he can do really well the first round and then get pummeled the next two. So
Into those strikes to the head.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing.
I'm intrigued.
Speed at which he throws is crazy. Good jab.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
That was a nice kick. 'Cause that one definitely left the mark. You know.
Oh. Edwards gets
If Leon Edwards was just standing still, that would have absolutely knocked him out.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And they separate. Swing and a miss by Edwards. Oh, single collar tie here.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up.
Edwards for the win. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's
Much improved
He might,
defensively as
you
he
know.
blocks the shot.
when it comes to Leon Edwards, you can never just be too certain. Good fight, Curtis. Yeah, you know, and this is just the prelims. Like, we have some massive main card fights to where a lot is at stake.
Coming up next.
You know, we got Max Holloway, who the last time he was the #1 ranked fighter,
Start of round 2. Leon Edwards.
he wanted to warm up for the pay-per-view. We gave him a tune-up fight, and Dennis Bermudez beat him. And then he didn't get the title shot. I think it was Jose Aldo did, and Jose Aldo beat Conor McGregor, who was the featherweight champion at that time. So right now, this could be deja vu for Max Holloway when he goes against the undefeated Charles Rosa. And then on top of that, we have Jessica Andrade taking on the 3 and 4 Miesha Tate, the former champion, and Jessica Andrade is ranked #2. So there is a lot at stake here in this fight, in the fight card for the main card. But you know, that's just two of the smaller fights.
Give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off. Oh!
And down goes the Wonder Boy once again. As Leon Edwards wants to keep it on the stand-up. I'm a little bit surprised by this.
Go finish this fight.
But then again, he is dominating on tip. Stephen Wonder Boy Thompson, again, has not been able to stop him.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. Strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. Not the most efficient performance, landing with 4.
It's, oh my God, how is Thompson still going?
Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
It's over. Of a performance as you can get. This was total domination. Leon Edwards 2 and 2. Stephen Thompson now 2 and 4. Wow.
But the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks.
I mean, Stephen Thompson didn't even know what hit him half that time.
Everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Right, but here we go, folks.
Now we go inside the octagon.
Remember, we do give the prelims their own awards, and then we do go onto the main card to give them their separate ones, as we want to give extra purses out, extra money to these guys.
27 seconds of round number 2. Playing the winner by knockout, Leon Rocky.
Yeah, absolutely impressed by Leon Edwards. That was a dominant performance, and he barely got touched.
Rightfully so.
Congrats on winning the fight. But like I said, folks, we're going to do the awards for the prelims, then we're going to move on to the main card. Whoops. So, performance tonight, submission and fight night went to Jacasey and Felder. I would have to agree. Performance tonight, KO went to Jackson. I don't think there's no doubt about that. So, extra purse for Felder tonight. But Let's go on to the... There we go. I was like, why is it not doing its job? Let's go on to the next event. The main card. I said, this thing is super stacked, by the way. Like, honestly, we've got Miesha Tate McMahon, Formiga Carter, Andrade Marcos, Rivera Rogers, Rockhold Weidman, and, again, Holloway versus Rose. So, we're in for a crazy, crazy show. Like I said, Miesha Tate is the only fighter who's fighting on the main card that is not 500 or ranked. She takes on Sarah McMahon. Oh, I said Jessica Andrade, my bad. I meant Sarah McMahon. Sorry about that. You know, Sarah McMahon, who's ranked number 2 in the women's bantamweight division, takes on Miesha Tate, the former champ. This is going to be interesting. It's been a while since we've seen Miesha Tate. Great to see her back. You know, we've seen her in the tournament, but we didn't know if she'd ever, like, actually compete after that.
Finally sharing the octagon with someone that can match most of her skills when it comes to the grappling.
Yes, and she's excited about this, right? Because even though she's developed great skill in the stand-up, she wants to grapple, and so does her opponent.
This McMahon just drops her.
In their UFC careers,
McMahon for the... Yeah, you know, maybe. I mean, McMahon's already dropped her, taking her down.
In their best area. Right. Let's see who gets the job done.
This is great control by McMahon. And she already gets the arm. So that's how quickly she just got the arm. Miesha Tate needs to figure out something to where she can kind of get away from McMahon. Maybe she turns her hips around. Yeah, there'll be a little bit of pain when she first does it. But if you can turn your hips around, you can potentially try to hold on and grasp and potentially get a slam on your opponent. And right now, this fight may be embarrassingly over in the first round. Can Miesha Tate hang on? Miesha Tate just gets tapped out by Sarah McMahon. Sarah McMahon with an impressive performance. I mean, of course, this fight against a non-ranked fighter, yes, she may be a former champ, but against a non-ranked fighter, is not going to move her up in the rankings. But it definitely does kind of make a case. Hey, look, I'm dominating and working through this division. I should get the title shot. You know, that's something that me and the fight committee, because we already have all the fight nights planned out till the pay-per-view, which is in 2 weeks from now. Well, technically 3 weeks if you count this week, but 2.5 weeks from now. So that's going to be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Sarah McMahon.
Congrats to Sarah McMahon winning the fight. She's now 7-4. Miesha Tate 3-5. Let's go on the next fight of the night. Yeah, GG's right. That was less than a 2-minute fight, and that's how we kick off the the main card here. Next up, folks, is going to be in the men's flyweight division. We've got the rank 2 Jussier Formiga, who's 5-4, taking on the rank number 4 Udrak Carter's 2-1.
Coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup.
And the Carter's undefeated streak was actually snapped in the flyweight tournament. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. Now, I feel like this fight is seriously going to test Udrak Carter. Carter, a guy who's going against a former flyweight champion and Jussier Formiga for us. It's going to be interesting to see whether this fight gets taken to a submission stance, a ground game, a wrestling game, or just a stand-up, or even a kickboxing fight. So there's so many different ways that these fights go, and a guy who is as well balanced as Udrak Carter is going to give a guy like Jussier Formiga, in my opinion, in troubles, kind of, because just how crafty we've seen Carter. He's very adaptable. He knows how to adapt in bad situations. He doesn't stress. So in a fight like this is pretty even to the tail of the tape. You know, the only difference that really sets him is Formiga knows what it takes to win a championship. He's been there. He's done that. You know, can he actually do it again? You know, there's no, even if Formiga loses, I could still see him have a great judo hip toss, but then again, he gets right back up from it.
Can't take any of those, you better check.
Nice offering there with the
nice knees to the body.
About that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available.
But good shot, UFC. Yeah, I'm shocked at just how well these guys put on blows. Formiga staggered.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
I said, you know, I'm really shocked. I'm really impressed.
So inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long.
Like I said, tomorrow, folks, the World Championship Basketball League is going to have its opening day. We created 36 teams, and I think there's really a team for everybody. Even though there may not be a team in major markets, but I still feel that these guys are putting on some hell of a shows with all the legends for the past and present, guys like Dominic Wilkins, so on and so on, you know, things like that. But look at this, Juicy Formiga. As soon as he went to the ground, he will try to go for submission. This is where Udrek Carter has got to find a way now. This is going to be Formiga's game, dominating on the ground. He's going to want to choke out Carter. Carter's got to find a way to hang in there and survive. If he can do that, he might put himself in a better position against a guy who's so dangerously lethal as Jussier Formiga.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back.
And a lot of this is if Carter can hang on. And so far he's done a good job at avoiding disaster with Jussier Formiga. This is smart. This is a good fight. And I said this is going to challenge Formiga. But now when you have a choke like this could be it. Can Carter hang on for 5 more seconds? Is this fight over? This is an arm triangle. That is the horn sounds. We're going to round number 2.
Was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover.
Listen though, Formiga knows what he's got to do. He's got to go to the ground. He's got to wear Carter down that way, because if he goes on the stand-up, Carter already bopped him once.
Tries to work it into a takedown.
That was a great leg lock. You see how he grabbed the leg, held onto it, and slammed it down. That is the most. That's the thing with jiu-jitsu. It's so effective, and it's so lethal. So many people should actually use it.
You don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Oh, this is not looking good for Carter. He's about to put himself in a bad position. Oh, he's been sat down. This could go 2 ways. If he goes for a choke, it could be all over.
Formiga's back in full mount. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity.
Like I said, if Carter can hang out with these headshots, he kind of holds in. This is not bad, you know. This is not the end of the world.
I mean, how many can he take?
That's the thing. Once Formiga found the weakness of Udrek Carter, which is the wrestling, that there are just not many fighters who have Jussier Formiga's, wrestling and jiu-jitsu background. It's tough to face a guy who is specialized in this. He's specialized in choking you out. He is hit when he has a hold of you. He is not letting go, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. And for Carter, he's put on such a great performance. This could honestly be it.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
That's the thing. What DC just said. When you stay into this position with jiu-jitsu guys, you're in trouble.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off.
Jussier Formiga.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Formiga has got the armbar. Is Udrek Carter going to tap? Udrek Carter is going to tap out in round number 2. Jussier Formiga. Talk about impressive performance, folks.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by
this was the mistake here. That leg lock. He held the leg, locked it in, and then slammed him down. Well, he didn't slam him down, but he pushed him down. That's extremely smart, and a lot of people don't really utilize that as much.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Jussier Formiga!
All right, so what a
Congrats to Jussier Formiga, win the fight by submission as we're going on to the next fight of the night. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to push him to rank number 1, because he just beat rank number 4, but maybe, like I said, fight committee and I'm gonna have to talk about that. That was an impressive performance. Yeah, I'm very impressed.
All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's strawweight matchup between Jessica.
Right, here we go, folks. Here in the women's strawweight division, Jessica Andrade, who's 6-5, ranked number 2 of the women's strawweight division, takes on ranked number 7, Ronda Marcos, who's 4-3.
So here we go with round
Here, yeah. Let's say referee did just say fight, so here we are. Oh, Ronda Marcos immediately trying to get started. You know, a lot of people said and have seen to really enjoy Ronda Marcos fights. I mean, with the way they are, Ronda Marcos is a soldier, a warrior. We've seen that in her tournament fights. We've seen it in just her regular fights. She really does just go pedal to the metal and doesn't want to be stopped. Well, you're going for Andrade. I don't know. You know, I feel like we could see an upset here. But I will say this: this crowd in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, here in the Junisei Arena, are getting some amazing action. Like, this is nuts. Nice spinning back fist.
Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great time to land that punch. Good body shot. Liver kick. If you take
it's like propping her up. Wow. I said Andrade. Oh my goodness.
Back and forth we go. Now she's got the Muay Thai club. Oh, spinning back.
That spinning back fist, she really does like doing that, but you gotta be careful not to overuse a good take. Whoa, whoa, I think did she catch? She caught her. She caught her with that. Wow, she caught her with the guillotine. But wait a minute, look at the great position and flexibility of Andrade to turn that around. She just turned that around on her opponent. I did not even see that one coming. I'm kind of surprised. She's got her wrenched in, but I think she's going for more of a head choke here. That's what it looks like. But you understand, this move can also choke yourself out as well. But no, she tapped her out. Wow.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right
After
there.
main event fight, go. Gotcha, Wally. Sounds good, man. But Wally, you're right though. Jessica Andrade gets the victory via submission. I mean, that's as dominant as you can really get. I mean, shoot. I'm wow. Marcos 4-4, Andrade 7-5.
At 3 minutes, 12 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jessica Andrade.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her.
That's Jessica Andrade's one of the final next fight of the night. Yeah, like I said, that was a crazy fight. Here you go, folks. Next up, we have the men's bantamweights on display. Rank number 3, Jim Rivera, who's 6-4, will take on rank number 5, Rob Rogers, who's 5-3. This is going to be interesting. The men's bantamweight division. I feel like Yves Levine has like almost all the assignments of the show so far.
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
That's how you stagger the hell out of somebody. Those uppercut shots, man. Raj, yeah, I think this could be his time. I mean, he has fought for the belt once, I believe. That's because he was a replacement fight, so it's not like it was intentional. But I feel if he does beat Jim Rivera, he definitely cool Green Rogers. Yeah, you know, the thing is, Rob Rogers was originally my original fighter I created in UFC 2. but never used. Like, he was kind of just there as, like, space void. I believe so. I'm not sure. If he did, that means he fought on Underground. But when it used to actually be like a show for like the prelims, basically. Look at this. Look at this, though. This guillotine choke's locked in. You see, Jimmy Rivera's done a great job of staying calm, finding a way to get out of this. I mean, it's been excellent the way he's been handling this submission. And honestly, people should be very impressed. But look at Jimmy Rivera turning it around. Wow, he turns it around. And this could legitimately be disaster for Rob Rogers. What has been a hectic night. Rogers is out. Rogers is out. Wow, Jimmy Rivera, who turned it around. Jimmy Rivera with the submission victory. That is how you kind of see that's you showcase something there, folks. You showcase why you're not just a fluke to be in the top 3. Rogers 5-4, Rivera 7-4. I mean, impressive. He turned it around on him. And that's as clean of a submission, you know, as you can see. As I can't skip this for some reason. It's kind of weird that I can't skip this. Why can't I?
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one
yeah, like I can't skip this. When we get to the...
Now we go into...
Whoops. Well, I was trying to skip it forever, but Jimmy Rivera, the winner by submission. Yeah, you know, sometimes it happens. We had 3 first-round finishes, 1 second-round finish, but I think they've all been by submission so far. Well, this next fight, though, I feel is definitely going to be a knockout. Like, I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Rank number 2, Luke Rockhold is 11-6.
And Chris Weidman.
Wilt up. There goes the glitch. You know, so I think I can deal with that for... Wait, is it? Hold on, let me quit that and then, because I hate when this game glitches. So many of them. Yeah, it's super annoying when it does that. EA needs to fix that. It's not hard. It's not hard to do it either. Yeah, let's continue the event. Sorry about that. Consider that like our commercial break. Next up, folks, ranked number 2, Luke Rockhold is 11-6. We'll take on ranked number 5, Chris Weidman, who's 6-4. You know, Luke Rockhold was upset in the first round. He got like knocked out. I think he was eliminated in the first round of the middleweight tournament by ranked number 15 at that time, and I was like, whoa, like I didn't see that one coming. Kind of embarrassing for him. So he's coming out here looking to showcase that he should make a run for a potential title shot.
It's a danger that is not worth risking. It is something that you don't want to play with.
You know, honestly, if you're wondering, you know, Rockhold for the win after this fight, going, I think. Hey, man, I appreciate you being here, you know. It's always fun to communicate and talk to you as well. It's always a blast.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
But here's the thing, though. You know, sitting there and looking at this. Edmund Shabazian, I think, has really put Edmund Shabazian kind of pulled on Mickey Gall from last year. You know, Mickey Gall held the belt for the whole year. Basically, he took it off of Santiago Ponzinibbio, who won the tournament. And once we had the first pay-per-view, like we did earlier in the month, Shabazian just Mickey Gall absolutely rocked and dominated everybody. Look, it's already a Kimura lock. Yeah, I'm intrigued by this because he's going. Oh my! Oh, he turned it around. He turned it around. Holy mother of pearl hit. That is beautiful. Wow. I feel though like Luke Rockhold can hang on and survive this. This is not the end. Rockhold survived that deadly submission. I feel that Luke Rockhold, even if he wins by submission, I just don't feel that he would do enough in this fight. I feel like if he can decisively knock him out, then I'd consider potentially a title shot. UFC, darn right, Wally, man, darn right.
Is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use.
Said though, Luke Rockhold is absolutely popping the face of Chris Weidman every chance he gets. You soften up the face, it'll be easier to knock him out later.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Even if he gets the arm here, I mean, it's not like he's gonna tap him out that quickly.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about
going to round number 2?
Right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Like I said, folks, the main event for Holloway and Rosa will be a 5-round fight.
Rockhold gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Just missing on the uppercut there.
Yeah, listen, I knew this was going to be a crazy stream, doing it this early in the morning with adjusting my schedule. But I think it's been a very successful show so far. 45 strikes for Rockhold, 25 or 26, 29 for Weidman.
Accuracy against Chris Weidman.
What a nice overhand right.
Boom. Big jab.
Stuffs that takedown.
If he would have got the head and locked it in and just gripped down and fell down, he would have choked him out. I could say that guillotine was going to go, knocking him out cold.
Boxing.
Switching stances here. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Weidman gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land
Rockhold get the tap out. I don't know. I just don't see Rockhold really, going for that move.
After many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do.
So this would be really, this would be really bad if Weidman does actually get the
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape. Look for a Kimura here.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
It's really intelligent wrestling from Chris Weidman.
You're in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with 5.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock.
A headlock. I just feel that Luke Rockhold. I feel like Luke Rockhold is smart enough to not really get wrapped up in this. I feel like Rockhold is going to easily get out of this. I mean, it's just one of those things where a guy like Luke Rockhold has been in this position so many times. You kind of, I guess it's unfair to say that you expect it, but I do expect him to hang on and be fine in this submission. And maybe that's because I have a big expectation when it comes to Luke, but Luke is always one talented fighter, and he tapped. Wow. Chris Weidman with a huge victory, tapping out Luke Rockhold right before the end of the second round. He's definitely going to boost up in rankings because of this win. This is crazy. This is not looking good for Luke Rockhold. Is this going to be the end for Luke Rockhold? The downward spiral, so to speak. This is nuts. Wow.
He's such a phenomenal
Well, you were right about one thing. Rockhold definitely got the tap out, though.
This guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
You know, just look at it, just whopped him right there.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Like, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 2.
Yeah, hey, see you, well, man. You have a great one, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Well, congrats to Chris Weidman. He's now 7-4. He'll definitely go boosting up in the rankings. Luke Rockhold now 11-7, so his record's starting to like deteriorate from once it was like iconic. Yeah, you definitely know Chris Weidman's definitely enjoying a massive victory here tonight. Next up, folks, it is your main event, even the 5-round fight in the featherweight division. Ranked number 1, Max Holloway, who's 13-5. We'll take on the former champ, also Max Holloway. We'll then take on ranked number 3, Charles Rose, who's 2-0. This is a huge fight. The last time we seen this, Max Holloway lost to Dennis Bermudez. Because he won the tune-up fight. Will this be deja vu for Max Holloway again? Or will Max Holloway pretty much end Charles Rose's undefeated streak right here tonight? Ranked number 1 takes on ranked number 3. The winner of this fight, we can definitely say, will be the rightful number 1 contender. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Nice head kick. This is exactly what happened the last time, the disaster.
Trying to stay in this fight. Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, nice jab.
And now he lands a combination. Out of range with that one.
Sorry with that, folks. Because when you talk for so long, you kind of like you lose your voice. Great takedown with Charles. Look at this, Max Holloway. Max Holloway going for a guillotine. He's trying to choke out Charles Rose here in the first round.
Why is he not recognizing this right now?
Yeah, Charles Rose should definitely be recognized. But wait a minute. He's trying to turn it around. So now he's got this like this choking, and you know this is gonna be it for Max Holloway. You know, Holloway able to get out of that and survive.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you.
Wow, look at Charles in top mount.
So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC.
He's got a triangle head choke here, but it's...
Looks like it's getting in deep.
Yeah, I actually do think it is. But it's the problem is when you have a Max Holloway fight, we've seen what happened. So it's like, am I watching deja vu? You know, am I watching what happened the last time? And if it is that, I think Holloway needs to just at that point get ready for a fight next time, because it could cost him here. And it would be sad to see a guy who definitely deserves a title shot, you know, have it gone, and he taps. Yeah, he taps. Charles Rosa stays undefeated. You know he's the now number one contender. You know he is the number one contender. Max Holloway shot himself in the foot for the second time, trying to get a tune-up fight. Charles Rosa, who's barely beaten up, he has a little bit of a scratch on his nose. That'll heal by the time the championship fight happens. So he's 100%. This is saddening for Max Holloway. It really is. But you know what? That's the fight game for you. Charles Rose is now 3-0. Definitely will be facing the featherweight champion. There's no doubt about it. I mean, how can you not after a performance like this? I mean, just shocked. Oh, I could. Yeah, he just punched, taking him to being, you know, the number contender. Charles Rose 3-0. Max Holloway 13-6.
4 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke.
Congrats to Charles Rose on winning the fight. We're going to go into the awards, and that'll be it. We didn't have any knockouts. We only have 2 persons for this one. That was nuts. Wow. All right, but next up. All right, let's see. Fight of the night and submission of the night went to Andrade and Marcos, but I thought Weidman would have got fight of the night because that was a pretty good fight. But anyway, with that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you next Friday, which is, well, not this Friday coming up, but on the 18th will be our next UFC 4 stream. So with that being said, everybody, remember we also have an NBA 2K21 video for WCB coming out on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay off the hook.